it is your Human Thork, and welcome back to our Minecraft 1.19 Survival Let's Play. If you missed the last episode and you wondered what we got up to, yeah, we got up to something alright. Quite literally, we got up to all the way up there. We have a long way to go until we're even somewhat done with this mega tree project. And because the last episode was so focused on this project, like almost exclusively I'd say, we are going to take a break on this project, even though I did spend a lot of time off camera regathering up wood and leaves, because you know, I forgot that last time. Not that we would have actually needed it. Oh. Yeah, not that we would have actually needed it, we just didn't get to the branches. It's going to be one of those things that we chip away at for a couple episodes. I think I'm going to save that until the end, if we decide to chip away on it, which we really should. However, for today's episode, I have something new in store. I was really torn on what I wanted to work on, because now that we have this mega project going, there's actually so much that needs to get done. In my idea for this project, we're not only going to use leaves for the branches, I also want some like green terracotta or green concrete, something to add a little bit of like variety to it. All that you guys need to know is that there's going to be green concrete involved somewhere here. In the meantime though, I have an idea, and that is villager trading. I've set up like little mini trading halls in the past. However, nothing as big as a Minecraft survival series would call for. And I have some plans, I have some ideas. We're just gonna have to see if they work out. It's something worth starting. The trading hall itself is gonna be a big project. I'm looking around here. I don't really see any places that I could put it really. And then I realized we have an entire other side of the pond. And originally I wanted to turn that open space area into like a storage area. However, this I think is a much better use for that space. All right, let's go see this area, because I remember mentioning this in like one of the first episodes. Hang on. Oh, these are roots. Well, that wasn't expected, but I guess this tree is already starting to branch out, just not up there. Right. So, hang on. Is this one? Wait. Oh my god. I gotta be honest. I did not expect this tree to start putting out roots so soon, but it is. Right, so note to self, expect huge roots when building a tree. Gotcha. Okay, I'll write that down for next time. I don't know what to do with that. I really don't. Anyways, I need to sleep that off for a second, because that's wild. Yeah, okay. Still there. Not a hallucination. The plan was to turn this area into a villager hub, but I don't know how flat this ground is going to be in a little bit. Huh. This world truly is insane. Anyways, I'm gonna pretend like I didn't see that and continue on with the explanation of what I want to do with this area. This is such a perfect spot to put another little building, or I say little, but it's gonna be a huge building complex. Villagers right here. A storage area, I mean, I was gonna say right here, but maybe off that way just a little bit. A villager center kind of tucked up on this hill with a path leading down. Yeah, that was the idea. And I had already marked this area out, as you can see by these torches, because I thought it would be a really cool idea to have a pathway through the mangrove forest. A path would take you up over here, maybe back over there, towards the spawn tree and to the main central path. I think that would be a really cool idea, because the villages are off over there somewhere. So there's also a clearing in the mangrove about right over there. I figured that it would be a great idea at some point to clear through this mangrove forest so that we could easily transport the villagers, and it would serve another function of connecting this base area to the XP farms. So that's another plus. I don't think that's going to be on the agenda for this episode. I just want to get the villager building in place, because moving villagers, I don't know if I want to deal with moving in villagers just yet. This path is going to take at least an episode, so this is going to be a good project for now. Alternatively, we could try to go out to the ocean and then connect to the village that way, and then just like move them by boat on the shoreline. That may be easier. We could try that, but I don't know how close the village is to the shore. So that is a future Thork problem for sure. Anyways, enough me talking at you. Let's get set up for this build. I think that I have a pretty good idea of how I want to go about this project. Oh, well, I guess that's to be expected. This is so strange. I mean, it's kind of cool, but Oh, right. Hi. This tree is going to be absolutely massive, isn't it? Rain, roots, tree, overload, overload. And rainbow. Reliable as always. Oh, okay, so it's all sides. Well, I'm glad it didn't cut into the farm. Okay, not gonna lie, that actually looks kind of cool. Keep doing your thing. I mean, depending on where this goes, if it goes up or if it goes down, this could be a really cool archway. Okay, building time. All right, let's check out what we've managed to gather for this build. A lot of cobble deep slate, tons of wall and stair varieties with some slab varieties, a little bit of spruce wood, and I mean, I don't want to drag it all over, but we have tons of dark oak as well. Some normal bricks, some andesite. I think that's gonna be like the theme, the flavor, the taste of the build. Yeah, let's just start doing things. All right, so if I'm to plan this out, I think I want a layered and tiered approach. I want the main building to be tucked right in here with maybe an entrance right here. That looks like a perfect stair area. The pathway kind of going around this kind of crescent, some stairs right there. I think that's going to work well. I think it's going to really work well. These trees kind of provide a natural barrier as it is. I like working with the environment, and this is a perfect little cubby area. I'm going to start with the path. I want this to kind of run up here. All right, also let's get some dirt so we can maybe terraform a little bit. Not too much to where the environment will start to look artificial, but just enough so that we can get a little bit of like a little bit of pizzazz, a little bit of spice, a little bit of character going on here. Also so that it stays even. That's a big one. It's really messy. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. I think getting the pathway in will be a very crucial step. It's gonna look very odd at first. Also, travel bed, super important. Right, that's a good shape. I like that shape. 1, 2, 3. Right, so that's gonna be the middle. When terraforming and when possible, I like to be like additive rather than subtractive. Instead of like cutting into the hill, I can follow what's already on the hill, which is immediately gonna feel more natural. And I can kind of make things look bigger, if that makes sense. I don't know. I'm trying to like add reason into my building process when a lot of the time there is none. I'm just trying to make things look pretty. But that's the joy of Minecraft. The random things that we think look pretty or make sense may not make sense to other people. Kind of tricky when you're doing a Let's Play. However, it is purely self-expression and I love it. Okay, so I've had a think about how I want to do this. I think the best way to lay this out is to get the base in. I'm not going to worry about any of the details just yet. I am purely going to focus on getting in some structure so that I have a rough idea of what I want to do. Let's go up 3. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This will be a different block palette for now. I just want to get an idea. Let's also work on the tower a little bit. Yeah, that seems fine. You know, not gonna lie, at first I thought I was just gonna make one big complex, but these can be detached. I think that actually works better because that way I can actually decorate them separately and then tie them all in together with the environment. Man, it's these parts of the build process that really stump me sometimes. And also, as for the villagers in here, I know this is not a big space. However, here's my idea. We can have some kind of like stalls. We may have to push this back just a little bit. And this way we can have multiple booths of villagers. And I'm not going to put anything here for now because I don't want to move anybody if we put them here and want to expand. So we're just going to keep this the way it is right now. For now we'll do something like this. Then we can maybe rail cart them in, you know what I'm saying? Who knows, this may all be temporary, however, it also may become part of the build. This is the trial and error part of the building process. Could I go in creative mode and try to plan all of this out? Yeah, I absolutely could, but I find these kind of times in Minecraft very satisfying. Right now it's kind of looking like Stonehenge, but you know, it's a vibe. Okay, I can work with this. This has like an interesting kind of vibe to it already, I'd say. My only question is, do we want, instead of expanding out to this direction, do we just want to stack up higher? I mean, we could easily expand out in this direction, but I want to save that until we absolutely have to. Instead, I want to just keep it small for now and one level for now, but make it stackable. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to make sure that this design is modular so that if we want to add a second edition, we don't have to do an entirely new plot of land. We could just go up. You know, I want to create a roof structure design that looks pretty, but also is easy to expand and break down if we need to. I mean, for our Let's Play purposes, this first level is probably going to be good enough. Like, we don't have to go that hard on villagers, but they are nice to have. You know, I'm thinking mending, sharpness, unbreaking, protection, some sort of diamond pick, diamond tools, some sort of armor, you know, that kind of stuff. I mean, we're going to figure that out as we go along. Now, I don't have to worry about being too modular here. I think this is just going to be a build. Maybe experiment with bringing this down one. Alright, that's kind of looking nice. Yeah, okay, then it can be wood from there on up, or something like that. So the plan was that I was going to do a huge time lapse of this and just like snap my fingers and it all be done, but it's not working out that way. Oh, hi. Well, that was perfect. So I think the new plan is I'm not going to do a time lapse of this one. I want to get this project rolling, so I'm just going to cut in and cut out when something interesting happens. You know the whole deal. Future Thork, I am saving you a ton of work. Hey bud, I think this tree needs to go. This tree may need to go as well. We can always replant one in a more convenient spot. Right, I think that's a pretty interesting roof shape. Probably would be better with something a bit more solid. Yeah, absolutely. Ooh, that's cool. I like that. Right, so I think this is a pretty good start to the roof design. Now, is it tileable? Scalable? Not exactly. However, I don't really care. I think for the time being, this is plenty of space. Let's try some tile. Right, that looks a lot better already. Now, the only thing that I'm deciding on is if I want to keep these cobblestone vibes or decorate it with something else that we have. Ooh, I have an idea. Let's see how some granite and bricks look. Kind of thrown in mismatch like this. More granite than bricks because, you know, we only have so much. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Look at how much better that looks already. Absolutely so much better. Alright, I think that's the base structure of this one done. I am very impressed with this little hut that we have for our villagers. I mean, I'm just gonna call it a house, but it's very hut-like. Hut adjacent. Now, I think I want to go with a different color palette for this build, because to be honest, I don't think I have enough motivation to go and smelt more clay at this current time, but I think this is just gonna be like a decorative piece, so we don't need to go too fancy with it. It's very boxy right now, but it'll work itself out. These may be temporary. I think that would be a cool balcony. Now, hear me out, hear me out. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Obviously, we need to have a roof on it, but that's turning out well, I think. Yeah, it's a little blocky. Also, that block is missing. It does look pretty cool. It just feels like a little top heavy. We could probably fix that if we like extended this out like one. I'm gonna try that. I don't know how to explain it, so I'm just gonna do it. I think it may work. Alright, let's see if this made a difference. Oh yeah, 100%. Now this actually looks like this huge roof actually is being supported by something. And once we conceal it all with leaves, it's going to be that much better. That's very annoying. You know, an axe would be faster, but I do not have a silk touch axe. Oh, that's so much better. Oh yeah, so much better. Okay, there we go. And this should be better. Yes, it is. Look at how nice and cozy this is now. Now I'm just thinking some glass panes here, and then this top section might be done. Well, actually, no, that's a lie. I actually don't know if I want to do glass at all. I want to try this. I don't know what's going on with it, but I like it. Also, while I'm up here, cannot forget. There we go. Oh, thunder. Sleep this off. Oh, that's why. That is absolutely why. Is anything burning? Ooh, okay. Yep, that's looking better. It's looking nice. We'll have this as a flower spot. We can also have another spot for flowers right here. I'll leave these open for now. And now if we wanted to, we could go in and start texturing these inside walls, which I think I want to do that. Let's get started. And the way I generally like to do this is just to kind of randomly mess things up and make holes and then fix them in hopefully aesthetic ways. Throw these around maybe more toward like the entrance. Adding walls here and there adds a lot of depth, as well as throwing in some stair variety. Yeah, that's looking real nice. Right, and then up here we have spruce, so let's do a mix. Actually, let's first throw in these windows. I like that. And with some maybe spruce log and oak log, we can add in some variety here. Yeah, look at how much of a difference this already makes. I think this is going to be fairly simple. Just bring this down in like a gradient. Nice, nice, nice. Now, I think is a great time to start getting in some of these leaves. Flower pot, azalea. Look at how much better this is already looking. Texturing makes a huge difference. It's actually kind of unreal. Let's add gates here. Also, we can do this. That's nice. Wow, these particles go a while. Let's sneak one in right over here, so this entire area can look magical. Wow. Let's start sprucing this area up just a little bit. That tree grew a little wobbly. I don't know if I like that. I'm gonna just be honest. Actually, wait. Yeah, we can make something out of this. Oh my. That is actually so cozy. I love it. Let's try this. Ooh, that's so pretty. Yeah. Alright, I am really excited to see what this looks like from above. Wow. This looks like a little paradise, and it's not even done yet. I still need to do the pathway, I need to do the surrounding area, I need to finish off that center area, and still get all the villagers in. Okay, so I got a little carried away. I've been trying to keep my file sizes small for editing purposes, so I start and stop and start and stop, and I thought I was recording, but I kinda didn't hit the button, and so now we have this. I did so much detailing. I put in that pathway, added a water feature, detailed the pathway just a little bit, and really tried to bring this area to life. Still though, we aren't quite done with it. This is probably one of my favorite features of this entire place. Yes, this is cool. Yes, this is cool. Yes, the pathway is cool, but this really speaks to my soul. If you just pop through here, there's just like a little hidden cubby. It has no purpose, but it has that same vibe of like finding a hidden room behind a waterfall. It's so cozy. This is a really cool path. I'm really proud of this. Another little offshoot, because you know, what is a Thork video really if there isn't 1,000 distractions? I really love this. There's tons of stuff that I could probably do with this area, but for the time being, I think it's just fine. that is just fine. If we continue up here, a really aesthetically pleasing walkway area, kind of like a courtyard. I didn't do anything with the interiors just yet. Is this not just so pretty? Is this not just like a deep breath? Like you look at this and you just want to do a deep breath. It's very Thork. So I think the main building part of this is done. I just want to finish up a couple details on camera, and then I guess we should probably try to get a villager or two, you know? That's gonna be even more tedious. I probably won't even record that part unless something funny or interesting happens, you know? I don't think you want to see that. Alright, so let's finish up this area with a couple more detail blocks. I figured it might look kind of nice to throw in some hay bales every now and then. Add a little pop of color and also just kind of bring in the whole village vibe. Let's add some glowberries around here for a little bit of light, but also just, you know, some aesthetic value. Huh? Hello? Wait. Oh my god. Welcome. Hello. What do you have? Not much. But yeah, welcome. We're just kind of setting up. This area isn't quite ready for villagers and or traders yet, but feel free to make yourself at home. So, honest opinion, what do you think? I mean, you have this area, you got that area. You know, yeah, like that. You get jumping for joy. I like that you like it. What about you? Yeah, okay, we're getting nods, we're getting jumps. Our visitors already like it. They can't stop talking about it. Right, and might as well add a couple pieces of bamboo here and there. I don't want to put it in front, really. I just kind of want to sprinkle it in these areas. Now, something that isn't too in your face, per se, but I want the bamboo to frame this area. And something I've been meaning to do is to frame this area just a little bit. Ideally, I'd use a mix of cobble and deep slate for this. However, we are kind of running low on cobble. Ironically, that's the thing that we're running low on, right? Yeah, see what I mean? Add in some walls, nothing too big. I love this water feature. It's so cool. Yeah, absolutely. How it's just kind of like sweeping down. And we'll eventually get this area as well. But for now, I think this is perfectly fine. Yeah? Alright, it has been hours that I've been working on this project so far. I need a break. Let's go work on a different project. I just realized that is like a perfect letter A. A for anyways. Let's keep on going. So, this is looking insane from up here, but to stare at this thing isn't the only reason why I'm up here. I think since clearly this tree is becoming more active and it's starting to plant roots everywhere, I think we should probably expand it just a little bit. Nothing too crazy, just enough so that we get an idea of what the top of this is going to start to look like. That's the plan. Alright, so I'm just going to take a bunch of wood. So let's do it. Oh, never mind. Absolutely not. Okay, now let's get to it. Now, the thing with building these branches is that we're going to have to be super careful because we don't have elytra. You know, usually people that attempt this kind of project have an elytra at this point in their world or episodes or series or whatever. Not me, though. Not Thork. And so, as risky as these maneuvers are right now, just walking backwards on this, that's not going to be the most dangerous thing. This very well may be a little tedious, but I think we can get it done. Hey, future Thork stepping in for past Thork yet again. As always, this time-lapse that you're about to see is the compression of about an hour's worth of work. I was originally gonna just like do a couple branches, a couple twigs, but I went a little overboard with it. The commentary was just scattered, hence why I'm doing a narration over this entire thing, because I also want to talk about a couple things that I tried to talk about when I was actually recording the real footage of this that I was going to cut to, but it just ended up so scattered and all over the place. This tree is immense, and as you may know, we are quickly approaching 1.20. The Tails and Trails update, or the Trails and Tails update, whatever, that is coming really soon, and I recorded this video about a month ago. So I was thinking I had so much time, but I haven't worked on it since. So I kind of need to come up with a plan and fast. I'm thinking I may have bit off more than I can chew with this project, but I am still going to pour my all into trying to get this at least like passable by the update. I don't know if I'm gonna end the series when the update comes out. So yeah, I just wanted to like let that be known. I have a couple ideas if that's the route that I want to go, but I really want to get everyone's opinion on this because this series only has 13 episodes. It's still pretty fresh. I haven't done a lot of 1.19 things, but 1.20 is around the corner and I kind of would love to start a new one. If I can find a way to keep the series going, I will absolutely do that because we do need a little bit of diversity in terms of content and series and videos. So maybe this series will transform into something else and then I'll start a new 1.20 survival series. I don't know. Talk to me. Let me know what you think. I am open to a lot of different suggestions. Past Thork, month ago Thork, take it away. Can I make this jump? Oh no. Oh my god. 2 health. Well, hey, now I know that if I have to fall, I can fall on this from up there and be fine. Just not down there. The MLG bucket attempt really screwed up this vine. I think it was right here. Maybe. I don't know where it was. Oh boy. It's ridiculous. It's absurd. It's absurd. It's insane. It's all right. And then this side needs more right here. Yeah, right here it needs a little bit more. That might be enough. A little more, I think, even. I mean, I think it's fine, actually. When the leaves get put in and the canopy starts forming, I think you'll barely be able to tell. Plus, I have some additional branches that I want to add. But that's not going to be in this episode. However, they will be going right on this, like, bottom row. Or maybe on this row. Something to have a few branches coming off the main trunk. That way, it'll add a little bit of extra canopy, and it'll look just way more tree-like. Because right now this is kind of looking very frazzled, I guess is the word. I mean, now that I'm thinking about it, it's kind of looking like the warden, the little tufts that they have. I mean, just off the top of my head, that's what my memory is thinking of. Alright, so I feel good about that project on the tree. Now, I think we need to do one more thing to wrap up this episode. Temporarily, I'm just going to make this unavailable. Temporarily do this, because I have made the executive decision to go get the villagers. I feel like there would be no point to build this entire thing in an episode and then not go get the villagers that go in it. So, that's what we're gonna go do. And for that very excruciating process of trying to get villagers into a village that isn't their village, I think that I'm going to have to do a lot of editing magic to make this tolerable. I'm just going to go over there, try to drag them back, either by boat, by rail, by workstation, something like that. These guys are notoriously finicky. And every single YouTuber complains about trying to get villagers, so I'm going to join in that bandwagon and see if it's really that difficult. Alright, let's go. I'm now realizing it's also a great opportunity for some exploration. Because, you know, we like that on this channel. Look at this area. That's kind of cool. Also, there's another small mangrove biome here. Well, this is kind of nice. Also, I did not grab a bed, I'm now realizing. That is a big misstep, but hopefully one that turns out fine. Seriously, where is this village? And or, where is sheep? Yeah, I'm real sorry about this, but ooh. Oh boy, karma. Village. Oh boy. Village. I don't know if you're the same village, but I don't really care. Oh, out. No. No. Go away. Thank you. Haha. I do believe this is not the village that we found previously, because I don't see any blocked up doors. I mean, I guess this is a good thing. We can get an entirely new village. Whoa. Oh my god. Okay, this is so cool. Are you kidding me? There's plants down there. What is this generation? What secrets are you hiding? Alright, my curiosity is definitely not satisfied. However, we need to keep on track. Taking a job or hay bales? Don't mind if I yes. This is really cool though. It's a savanna village right in the middle of an oak biome. I shouldn't say right in the middle of, just mixed with it. Given that the sun is going down, I think we need to spend the night in this village and then transport some people. Excuse me? Excuse me, how can you go to bed when I can't? That's better. That's more like it. Let's figure out how to get some of these guys back. Alright, buddy, you know what to do? Theoretically. There's only one way you can go. There we go. Alright, we have our first volunteer. Yeah, that's what I'll call him. And let's try to get this guy back home safe and sound. I will move mountains if I have to, sir. You are very valuable to me. This is what YouTubers do, guys. This is everything that's cut out of the videos. Alright, let's see how far this goes. You're going on an adventure. Are you happy? It would be really nice if this opened up to the ocean. I'll follow it for a little while longer to see if we can get any closer, but I don't think this is the direction that we need to be going. Rise and shine for another day of grind. Let's go. Alright, I think this is the closest point that I'm going to get to the ocean. Let's see if there's any rivers that cut in around here, but I don't think there will be. Whoa. That is certainly an island. I know I'm kind of like abandoning my villager right now. However, I think they'll be fine. There's certainly no way into the ocean on this side. However, this is so cool, I need to check it out. What? Okay. Sounds, I don't like them. Yeah, there's an entire bamboo forest. There's a little island and another little island. What is happening? Look at this. I mean, how can you not love this? Okay, so if I'm thinking about this right, then we should be able to transport this guy across this little plains area just by like luring him in with lecterns, really. I'm gonna place them in a cookie crumb trail. Put a table right here so when he goes to get it, there you go. Alright, this should be a flawless plan. It is not every day that you see lecterns sprawled out across a savanna. You're gonna go? Yeah? Are you doing it? Nice, nice, nice. Right, are you gonna find the other one? Yeah, alright. I heard that this works, but I was a bit skeptical, admittedly. But man, this is so much easier than a minecart. I just hope I put them in, correct intervals. Because I didn't know the radius on them, but it looks like we'll be fine. Welcome, welcome. Goodbye. Go over there. Ah, I've been expecting you. No, hey. Yeah, okay. Oh, you again. What a surprise. Furnace this time. Nice choice. Alright, now, the moment of truth. Are you gonna do it? You gonna do it? It's right there. Go get it. I'm talking to you like you're a cat. Okay, fine. Right here. Come here. And push. Push. There we go. Alright. Well, my initial idea didn't quite work with the fletching table, but altogether, I think this was a success. Let's get you home, buddy. Also, I did just realize that I forgot my bed. For now, that's not the issue. Priority numero U. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright. Let's get this guy safe and secure. Hopefully they won't despawn. If they're holding items, they shouldn't despawn. I don't think so. I'm hoping not. And we are going to do one villager at a time. I am very tempted to go back and get a second villager to bring them to this halfway point. However, I want to make sure that they don't despawn because I don't want to do this again. Anyways, I have my plan set up. And once again, it involves lecterns and workstations and all the above. So, it is go time. I have made a couple land bridges. Oh, you're just gonna ignore them. I spent a lot of effort for absolutely nothing. That's fine. As long as you're moving, that's what's important. Get over there? No? Am I gonna have to help you out? Gonna have to have a middle one here, apparently. You coming? Yeah, because that makes sense. Alright, you know where to go. You know where to go. Here? Oh my god. Why? Why are you the way you are? I made this entire thing just for you, and yet you desire to swim. I will never understand villagers. It's right there. Alright, this one, you're gonna need some help, I assume. Hey, stop. Okay, now. No, stop. Other way. Get in the boat. No, There we go. That wasn't so bad, was it? We are almost there. Let's see how far we can get in a boat. Ooh. Alright, well, I could have done a better job at that. However, look at how wild this looks from down here. That is where your new home is. Also, let's do this. And I guess just for the time being, let's just put one in here. Alright, that should be good enough. There you are. Oh. Have you made a friend? Well, for now, friend is gonna have to go. I am glad I did not punch you. You know, sometimes I feel bad about teasing this guy with jobs. However, then I realize that I don't. Right? Oh wait, it's you physically cannot get in there. I apologize. There you go. Alright, villager number 1 in. Alright, let's see what you will need. Paper? Let's see if we can get paper. I think we're gonna need to like max out this, villager. Now comes the admission of me not really knowing how this kind of stuff works. Now, do we just keep rolling until we find mending? I think we might just do that. And this may take a while, so I'll be back when I can get that. Okay, so I have something, but it is not mending. Hello, good human, or villager, or something. We got silk touch. I mean, that's pretty expensive, but there are ways to get that price down. I don't know, just having readily available silk touch. That seems pretty good to me. And I mean, we can bring in as many villagers as we want in here. Technically, I really shouldn't have looked for trades first. I really should have like set up a villager breeder. However, that would also be a lot of work for this episode. And we could do it maybe on a future episode. Who knows? That is all up in the air still. All that I know is I need to lock in this silk touch trade and then go get another villager. Right, another villager. I mean, for all I know, once this guy gets up in his trading levels, there could be mending there. So I think it's just a win-win and enough for this episode. And now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go do that whole thing over again, but off camera. And I at least want to attempt to create a watchable video. So I'm gonna go do that. I'll be right back. So actually, real quick, I went to go lock in the trades, get the emeralds, get the books for the silk touch, and when I came back, yeah, it's very different. Now I'm kind of considering not even searching for a mending book right now, and just for the time being getting 2 villagers that I can use in basically like a villager breeder, so that I don't have to go back and forth to the village over and over and over and over again and then just populate this place that way. Because if I'm gonna sit here over and over and over again to try to get a fortune trade, or a mending trade, and not be able to like have multiple villagers here and have to travel back and forth every single time, it's just gonna be too much work, if I'm being totally honest. Yeah, if it's not mending on this one, then I'll just like save you for a villager breeder, I guess. Nope, thorns. Villager breeder for you. Alright, I guess the plan is I'm gonna go over to the village, drag over another villager, invite another villager over here. And I guess for now this brick building is gonna be the breeder, like a temporary one, just a very, very, very temporary one. Because honestly, I would like to actually build one and have this be like a trading station or like a trading hall. That's the plan. And I will see you back here when I get that done. Oh boy. Alright, that took a while, but we got another, and I have managed to create a nice little back entrance here. It's kind of janky. It's really janky, but it does work. But yeah, we got our second villager in, and they do have fortune too. This guy still does not have mending. However, as I said, these guys aren't going to be used necessarily for the trading station. These guys are going to do their part in helping us have an infinite supply, of villagers. We have tons of wheat to give to them. They have a bed, they have a couple doors that are still, barricaded, but they got doors, they like swinging those things. They like opening and closing them, I think. I think that part is required. But if it isn't, I believe we'll figure all that out in the next episode, because I think I am just about out of time for this one. Just in case, for despawning. I don't think you guys despawned, but, Anyways, I think these guys are safe and secure. I'm going to get out of here, and we can wrap up this episode. Alright, I think that's the episode. Thank you guys so very much for watching this episode. I really do appreciate it. We did a lot of things in this episode, so let's recap. Starting off with this, we made some progress on this tree, and I am very excited to get the leaves in, a couple more branches, and then something else that I plan on adding to it. We also built up this fantastic villager trading station / breeding station. I guess it's kind of 50-50 at the moment, and it's kind of barred up, but I mean, look at this building. Like, tell me this isn't straight out of a fairy tale. It is very fantasy, it is very cute, it's very pretty. I love it so much. And of course, we got our villagers in. I always have a blast creating new episodes and new content for you guys to enjoy. And yeah, I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens with this tree and these roots. I didn't plan for this, but I guess it only makes sense with a tree this large. Anyways, on to the normal YouTuber-y things. Like this video if you liked it, share it with a friend if you think that they would like this type of content, and if you want to see what else I get up to and stay up to date, be sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you won't miss a new episode. Those little actions like liking, subscribing, sharing a video, commenting, all that kind of stuff really add up for a small channel like mine. And I know you guys are awesome, so I appreciate you guys so much. Kind of looks like I have bunny ears. Anyways, I'm getting distracted now. Lastly, leave a comment letting me know what you want me to do in the next episode, or let me know what your favorite part of the video was. Well, I think that is about it. Keep being you, keep being awesome, and we'll see you guys in the next episode. I'll see you later. That was a lot. That was a lot in one episode. Oh.